Back to school is here, and with all the cost of this time of year, you may be feeling the heat. Well, Premier Heating and Air is here to cool things down with great savings and rebates starting at $1,000 on a new heating and air system. Plus, you can choose from a free gift of a Wi-Fi thermostat, UV light, or a $100 Visa gift card. Also, Premier's $59 service call includes the first pound of Freon free. Visit PremierHeatingandAir.com and experience the Premier difference, a locally owned and operated company.
Casey Pilot, quarterback, number 12.
Ty Cummings, athlete, number 3.
Brandon Brooks, running back, number 7.
Evan Holmes, sniffer, 14.
Doug Malone, kicker, wide receiver, number 17.
My name is Janelle Browder, wide receiver, number 13.
Jonathan Tony, left tackle, 65.
Trey Williams, left guard, number 51.
Tramel Tobler, center, number 57.
Grady Howell, offensive line, 77.
Chris Rose, offensive tackle, number 50.
DCG, tight end, defensive end, number 9.
Keith Walker, nose guard, 58.
Matt Shaven, defensive end, number 45.
Hunter Castelaw, linebacker, number 15.
Sammy Atkins, number 6, linebacker, running back.
Jalen Watkins, linebacker, number 5.
Jordan Willis, outside linebacker, number 21.
Nicholas Hester, rover, number 10.
Javon Hill, cornerback and wide receiver, number 1.
Jaden Stanley, wide receiver DB, number 11.
Jay Splash, 8 DB.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the shoe for TV 35 game of the week tonight. You've got your West Lawrence Raiders hosting the visiting Groves Rebels. The Raiders are set to receive the opening kickoff. I'm Chuck Hill, joined by the coach, Whitney Alligood. Coach, what's going on?
Hey, Coach, how you doing? It's a great night tonight, ain't it?
It is, man. It's finally here. 2 scrimmages behind us, one at Putnam, one here against the East. Both good and bad things if you talk to the coaching staff, but it was good overwhelmingly. And, but now the score counts. Now everything matters. So it's here.
That's right. This is a good game to get out and see what we're made of. All the practice is done, and you know, this is when it gets fun. You practice all summer, lift all those weights, and now it starts counting.
That's right, that's right. So we don't know a whole lot about Groves, don't even have their roster, so we're going to be calling them by number tonight. So y'all bear with us on that, but as we get set to receive on a cool night, a lot of rain earlier today, a lot of rain in the forecast, but as of now, hoping it stays off of us. But you got Brandon Brooks, Ty Cummings set to receive, and you know, last week we did have special teams, but none of them were live, so this will be the first action for these guys on special teams.
Yeah, if I'm Groves right now, I'm pretty nervous kicking it deep. I might want to sky this thing. That's 2 guys that can take it to the barn at any time.
But then as you work, you think maybe let me kick it to the second row, and then you got Shannon Atkins standing there who can also run. So
that's right.
Kind of pick your poison out here. But it is time for some football here in the shoe, and the 2025 football season is underway. I believe that's Braylon Robinson, sophomore, receiving the kick. Back to the middle, hits a crease, makes a couple of guys miss, and he gets it all the way out to midfield. Good return right there by Braylon Robinson. Got in there behind his ball, made a little something happen.
Yeah, Braylon's a really tough runner. He's strong, he's physical, and if he gets a little room, he's going to get some yards. Now, he's a tough runner.
So the Raiders will start with good field position right here at midfield. And based on the huddle, looks like Casey Pock's going to be taking the first set of snaps at quarterback.
Groves doesn't have many players, but they do have some good-looking guys on their team.
We counted 34 pregame, which is not a lot for a AAA size school, but like we talked about, it could be the 34 that survived it.
That's right.
Pilot's going to start with a doubles look here with Ty Cummings in the backfield with him. Ty shifts to the left. Snap to give is a tie off the left side. He's got a nice crease, good downfield blocking. And it's a foot race, and he takes it in for a touchdown. So first play of the game, 50-yard touchdown. That's going to be a rehab advantage replay. Coach, tell us what you saw right there.
Looks like an inside zone right there. Some good blocking up front, big giant hole, and Ty does the rest. He's hard to run down. If he gets ahead, it's over with.
That's probably not Ty's. I mean, he normally gets good blocking, but he's normally having at least make 1 or 2 misses. That time he just kind of hit it and took off receivers. Javon Hill and those guys doing a great job blocking downfield as well. So a quick strike. for the Raiders. Now Doug Malone comes in to attempt the PAT. Snap is good, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 11:40 remaining, Raiders on top 7-0. We normally take a commercial break after a touchdown, but considering that one happened so quickly, we're gonna hang in here. So kind of the start you want, right?
Yeah, there's no better way to start out right there, you know. And it gives Coach Gay a lot of confidence. He gets up there, he can relax and make play calls, and you get everybody in the game right there and start out with a home run. That's awesome.
I think our hope tonight is we see Ty coming for about a quarter and a half, and that's all we needed for. That would be great. Let him rest up and be ready for next.
We knew it was going to be a little struggle for Groves, but you know, if we take care of business. But I mean, it's still a football game. Anything can happen.
And it's the first week. So.
That's right.
Raiders going to line up the kickoff here. Doug Malone, sophomore, got it teed up. Got number 5 and number 3, looks like. Back deep, 2 good-looking athletes. Back deep to receive.
Malone set the kickoff.
Go with a deep kick down the left side. Good-looking kick there. Raiders covering. A lot of blue hats right there. Good job right there by number 36. And then by number 2, Justin Blash. Coming up with a big hit.
Yeah, Justin Blash, he's a headhunter out there. He's a good hitter and a good tackler.
He runs down the field reckless advantage, especially on kickoff. So, see what we got right here from the Raiders.
Looks like we amped up and ready to go.
Going to get a sprint onto the field, yeah. I guess. So.
Coach Kenny, Coach Murphy, he's been feeding them red meat or something. They ready.
He had his hands up like he didn't know what to expect. So that might have been a play out of, looked like Javon Hill's playbook right there.
That's right.
Bad field position for Groves, starting off at their own 15. I'm counting.
Looks like, I think Groves is missing a tight end or a receiver on the top side.
They snap it with 10. Give off the left side, a lot of blue hats around, and maybe a gain of 1 on the play. Still first offensive game coming out with 10. So.
Look like they folded the tackle right there. You know, that's the old kind of odd man front beater right there, but this looks like we played it right there.
So give them 2 on the play. He's going to bring up 2nd down and 8. Now we got 11 on the field, so at least they're evenly matched here. Twins right look. Oh, nice little play right there. Fake it to the first guy, gave it. I don't know what you call that play, but.
Man, they pulled a guard right there, so it must be their version of some kind of gut play or wrap play.
So nice looking play there. Gain of about 5 or 6. Going to bring up 3rd down.
Going to bring up a big 3rd down.
Last week in the scrimmage, they had a different quarterback in there, a taller guy.
And he's here, right? I'm
yeah.
Him in pregame. So snap and runs it off the left side. We do have a flag on the play. Looks like as of now, you got enough for the 1st down.
Tackle made by number 6, Shannon.
Could be a formation penalty. Looks like their tight ends lining up kind of deep. Maybe not enough people on the line. Oh, no flag.
No flag. Wave it off. So
that flag will be waved off.
It is going to be enough for Groves 1st down. Just across the 25-yard line.
I mean, if you're going to answer and you give up a home run, you got to
get that 1st down.
Get a little 1st down, get a little confidence going. Maybe we can get something behind the sticks.
Play about 3 times, except for somebody different. So same formation here. Got a guy going in motion. Big hit at the line of scrimmage by Max Chafin right there. Just winning up front of a sophomore who's had some good scrimmages. You see he's off to a hot start this year.
We have some really good D linemen that can penetrate. You know, you got Keith in the middle, big Keith Walker. He can stuff it up, and then you got those guys that can run on the outside right there.
Shout out to Coach Tyler Rogers, D-line coach.
Yeah.
Former TV 35 co-host over here, but wheeled his way into a coach's position.
As if his head wasn't big enough, right?
I'm switching the Twins over now to the left. Give it off to the left side. That right, 24, I believe, Evan Williams. Penetrating into the backfield. So we hadn't seen him throw the ball at all yet, but you're looking at 3rd down at about 13 now, so possibly a throw down here.
I mean, Evans right there, he's the backside defensive tackle. You got to cut that guy off or he's going to get tackled in the backfield every time.
So far early on, the D-line
They are good. They're a strength of our football team.
A lot of experience up there. Third down and 13. Snap, he's left-handed, going to roll out to the left. Not much going. He decides he's going to run, dumps it off, and the pass is dropped by number 2. Incomplete. Good penetration from the Ravens, forced him out of the pocket. It's going to bring up 4th down and 13. So looks like Groves is going to run out their special teams.
One thing about those defensive linemen, when they're real fast like that, they tend to rush inside, so you will lose contain a little bit at times. And, you know, you got to have somebody trigger up and force that quarterback, and everybody's got to lock up on the man when they see it.
I think that quarterback's going to cover. He said, I got to get rid of this.
Yeah, good decision.
So Groves does line up in a punt formation. Javon Hill with his toes on his own 49-yard line here. Snap. Punt is off. Good looking punt there. Got Javon backpedaling. He does catch it. Makes one guy miss. Tries to get to the outside. Makes another guy. Oh, no. Who was that? And 2 penalties. Blindside block right here by Jordan Willis. Good return by Javon Hill for a touchdown, but the touchdown's not going to stand.
That's tough because, I mean, you're hustling and you see that guy, he's got an angle on Javon, and you got to make that split decision. Do I hit him or not?
And back in the day,
oh, it was free game.
Man, if you look for that kind of hit, and that would have had the crowd going wild right there. But
we talked about it earlier. Tyler Franks, he would have got a Superman sticker for that back when we did special teams for knocking somebody out.
So with that, we'll give you the result of this penalty on the side, but we are going to take a commercial break. When we come back, it'll be Raider football.
Hey, this is Perry at Williamson's Bakery, a proud supporter of Dublin and Lawrence County athletics since 1965. From donuts to cupcakes and cookies to eclair, we have everything to satisfy your sweet tooth. We even have treats for your dogs. So when Friday rolls around, don't forget to stop by and pick up some stuff for that late afternoon tailgate. So remember, go Raiders, go Crusaders, go Falcons, and go Irish. You can find us on Facebook, or you can stop by and see us at 1634 Veterans Boulevard, or give us a call at 478-272-3344.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So little things happened in the commercial break right there. One of the penalties apparently was a roughing the punter penalty, which resulted in a 15-yard automatic first down right there for Groves. And so Raider defense back on the field, 8:31 remaining. Groves has the ball now at their own 39, and they're going to burn a timeout. So we're going to stay here. Coach, I didn't see it.
I mean, we were watching a return, obviously. Evidently, it happened behind what we were watching right there, but we must have ran into the punter, you know.
Does it look like I didn't even see anybody attempt to block it. It kind of looked like a...
It's a good punt.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so I don't know really what happened.
So we do have a timeout on the field for Groves. So far, the offense has had the ball once, touchdown. You've had one special teams return, and you take away the blindside block, they really didn't affect the play. We're talking about two offenses, or 2 times we've had the ball, 2 scores. So looking at the positive there.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, our defense is built for big plays, like getting in the backfield, making stops before the play gets started. So, I mean, you're going to give up a couple of first downs and a couple big plays, but we're going to have a ton of interceptions, a ton of tackles for loss and stuff like that. Good things are going to happen.
Talk about, I know you're a defensive coordinator, talk about your mindset of what you're telling the kids right now who just had a great possession. They come off thinking they're good, now they're right back on there. You got to kind of get them back going again.
Yeah, I mean, you just say, hey, it ain't nothing they did. You know, we just got to take care of ourselves and do what we do and play sound football and get after the guy with the ball. Everybody run to the ball, keep hustling.
So after the Groves timeout, it will be 1st and 10 at their own 39. The Twins left look here. Snap off the left side, off the right side, I'm sorry. Hunter Castelaw comes up with a big hit by number 15, senior Hunter Castelaw. Working downhill, hitting the guy, holding to a gain of 1 now.
Yeah, and you got ECG, he's holding up a double team in there, and Hunter's taking on a block, keeping that outside pad free, and he's just making plays. That was a great play.
You look at that defensive line, we've talked about it, but you got Keith who's just been consistent, and then you factor in just the strength from ECG and Max Chafin. I mean, you got a lot of strength up front.
Yeah, ECG may have a career at the WWE one day if he keeps growing.
Here it comes. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Big hit right there by ECG.
It's funny because ECG had about 3 tackles and none of them was the guy with the ball right there. He knocked 3 guys out, none of them had the ball.
So number 5, the receiver, comes in motion. They fake reverse, 10 keeps it. But number 5 took the pain for that hit. But good job by the Raider defense right there to force them to another 3rd and long here. The quarterback did show a while ago that he was left-handed, so pro left formation here.
Straight cover 3.
Back motions to the left. Quarterback takes snap, drops straight back, dances out the pocket. He's looking somewhere to run, throws it across his body, and it is almost intercepted right there by number 1, Javon Hill. So not a whole lot going right there for the Groves offense. Kind of look like something I drop in the sand or air and run, but
a real dangerous throw right there. Rolling to your right, throwing back across your body.
Another one of those situations though, where he's rolling out, he sees 3 big blue jerseys coming at him, and he's looking out for self there and throw that away. So another 4th down here. See if we can not hit the punter here. Javon Hill back deep to receive the punt again. Good snap. Punt is off. Nobody hits it. Javon comes up, catches it. Not able to make anybody miss right there, but good catch. And the Raiders will take over there. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, this time it'll be Raider football.
Hey, it's Stephanie at Shamrock Honda Kawasaki, and it's time to ride. We've got a great selection of Kawasaki's price to sell, like this Kawasaki 900 RS. You'll look great on this Kawasaki retro sports bike. So come in today and save big on this bike and many more Kawasaki motorcycles we have in stock at Shamrock Honda Kawasaki, 106 Savannah Avenue in East Dublin. 478-272-4563. Give us a call.
7-yard line.
Welcome back. 6:57 remaining here in the opening quarter. Raiders set to take over. Casey Pollock, Brandon Brooks set beside him. The snap gives Brandon off the left side. He dances a little bit, makes a couple of guys miss, dug him along, blocking downfield. Brandon stutter steps, makes another guy miss. He's still on his feet, like playing a video game down there. Big 1st down right there for the Raiders, down to the 21-yard line. So good job to get up front right there, coach.
It's straight power play right there. Pull the backside guard, kick out. Brandon, you know, it's fun when you can run and their holes are open. And he's a great runner anyway. It's been a long night for Groves. They don't learn how to come off football and get after somebody.
That's one of those, I see them coaching up Doug Malone out there. That's one of those that's tough. You're out there on the island, and if you don't get your block, you show up, and he didn't quite get it. But
and it's easy to get greedy. You got 25 or 30 and you want a touchdown, but
Brandon Brooks again back there. Now moves to the left to Casey. Casey takes the snap, hands it off to him on the right. Good tackle right there by number 6, holds him to a short gain. And ladies and gentlemen, while you're watching the game, be seeing if you can predict who the Premier Heating and Air Player of the game will be, and make sure you stay tuned immediately following the game for our interview with the Premier Heating and Air Player of the game and head coach Kip Burdett immediately following the game. Gain of about 4, 2nd and 6. Gives to Ty Cummings off the right side. He's got a convoy of blockers out there. Evan Holmes with a good block, and Ty's going to walk in untouched to the end zone for another Raider 6. That's a rehab advantage replay. Ty Cummings with a touchdown. What'd you see?
Straight sweep out of the backfield. You got a lead blocker and a wide receiver out there blocking for you. They got no edge presence, and that's a bad combination. Especially you got Ty coming and you got a lead blocker and nothing out there.
So Ty Cummings, 2 touches, 2 touchdowns. Nobody's touched him yet. So with 5:48 remaining, Raiders on top 13-0. Doug Malone comes in to tip. PAT got an offside, I believe. They blow it dead. The PAT would have been good, but
which I'm totally cool with him not touching Ty so much.
That's right, I'm with you on that.
He takes some hits there in the year, and if we can, you know, get him into the region schedule fully healthy, he's going to do some crazy things this year.
So offsides on the defense, be half the distance to the goal line. We'll try PAT again. Snap. kick is up, and the kick is good. So Duggan along with the PAT. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. 14-0 Raiders. We'll be right back.
Hunting season is just around the corner, so come into Roach Farm and Garden and stock up on your supplies. Want the best food plots? It starts with Roach Farm and Garden. Iron clay peas, radishes, brown top millet, 3-way, 5-way, oats, and all the clovers. Keep them big bucks hanging around with trophy rock, salt blocks, wild game innovations, and deer cocaine. Remember to pick your voodoo up at the register. From gardening to hunting to anything in between, stop in Roach Farm and Garden, 2 locations, Dublin and Wrightsville.
7-yard line.
Welcome back. 6:57 remaining here in the opening quarter. Raiders set to take over. Casey Pollock, Brandon Brooks set beside him. The snap gives to Brandon off the left side. He dances a little bit, makes a couple of guys miss. Duggan along, blocking downfield. Brandon stutter steps, makes another guy miss. He's still on his feet, like playing a video game down there. Big first down right there for the Raiders, down to the 21-yard line. So good job again up front right there, coach.
It's straight power play right there. Pull the backside guard, kick out. Brandon, you know, it's fun when you can run and their holes are open. And he's a great runner anyway. It's been a long night for Groves. They don't learn how to come off football and get after somebody.
That's one of those, I see them coaching up Duggan Malone out, and that's one of those that's tough. You're out there on the island, and if you don't get your block, you show up, and he didn't quite get it. But
and it's easy to get greedy. You got 25 or 30 and you want a touchdown, but
Brandon Brooks again back there. Now moves to the left to Casey. Casey takes the snap, hands it off to him to the right. Good tackle right there by number 6, holds him to a short gain. And ladies and gentlemen, while you're watching the game, be seeing if you can predict who the premier heating and air player of the game will be, and make sure you stay tuned immediately following the game for our interview with the premier heating and air player of the game and head coach Kip Burdett immediately following the game. Gain of about 4, 2nd and 6. Gives to Ty Cummings off the right side. He's got a convoy of blockers out there. Evan Holmes with a good block, and Ty's going to walk in untouched to the end zone for another Raider 6 coach. That's a rehab advantage replay. Ty Cummings with a touchdown. What'd you see?
Straight sweep out of the backfield. You got a lead blocker and a wide receiver out there blocking for you. They got no edge presence, and that's a bad combination. Especially you got Ty coming and you got a lead blocker and nothing out there.
So Ty Cummings, 2 touches, 2 touchdowns. Nobody's touched him yet. So with 5:48 remaining, Raiders on top 13-0. Duggan Malone comes in to tip. The PAT got an offsides, I believe. They blow it dead. The PAT would have been good, but
which I'm totally cool with them not touching Ty so much.
That's right, I'm with you on that.
He takes some hits there in the year, and if we can, you know, get him into the region schedule fully healthy, he's going to do some crazy things this year.
So offsides on the defense, be half the distance to the goal line. We'll try PAT again. Snap, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So Duggan along with the PAT. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. 14-0 Raiders. We'll be right back.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. As the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right all year round. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $4,500.
Products you can count on, a name you can trust. That's Mid-State Tractor and Equipment.
We're back. 5:48 remaining here in the first quarter. Raiders on top 14-0. So far, complete domination by your Raiders. Hopefully that will continue here throughout the remainder of the game. Duggan along with the ball teed up at the 40. Kicks it. Going to be fielded at about the 12-yard line. See, I was looking for some blockers. There's Justin Blash again. Ball loose.
We got it, Coach.
Let's see what we got. Waiting for a signal. See if he was down. It's going to be Raider ball. Justin Blash, number 2, right there with the second special teams hit. This time it forced the fumble, and the Raider offense will come right back on the field. So Drake's continuing to go for the Black looked like he got his hand or his helmet on the ball and poked it loose.
Yeah, I think J.D. Hogan was around it somewhere and looked like he was close around the ball.
Those are two guys that on special teams especially, they're ball hawks. They're getting down the field and climbing. So, empty set right
we
here.
got nobody on the number 2 receiver down here. Straight man across the middle.
Jay goes with a little freeze right there. Going to make the call at the line of scrimmage.
Ty's about to blow this guy's doors off.
Yes, he sure is. Pollock throws a little stop right there. Caught by Brandon Brooks. He bounces it off. Who's that blocking right there? Javon Hill with a great block. Brandon Brooks makes the guy miss. That's going to be another touchdown for the Raiders. Good throw and catch right there, and a really good block by Javon Hill.
That's right. Just empty backfield. Everybody, we used to call it the old go sit 5. So everybody's going to sit 5 yards.
Ball on the money.
Casey makes a good read right there and gets it to the guy that's open.
And again, for a team that don't throw the ball a ton, you look at a guy like Javon Hill right there, the ball didn't come to him, and he didn't just not do anything. He picks up the block and springs it for a touchdown. So good job right there by him. So.
And great job by Brooks by spinning outside instead of working back to all the traffic. He got one block on the edge and he's gone.
Yep. So after the PAT, Raiders on top 21-0, still 5:30 remaining here in the first quarter. We're going to take a commercial break here from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Mid-State Pools and Spas is Middle Georgia's most trusted pool builder. Whether it's in-ground or above, you can count on Mid-State Pools and Spas for your pool needs. Mid-State Pools and Spas for all your pool needs, including outdoor furniture. From pool chairs to patio furniture, Mid-State Pools and Spas carries Telescope and Polly's Island. So call or come in today to Mid-State Pools and Spas.
We're back to 5:48 remaining here in the first quarter. Raiders on top 14-0. So far, complete domination by your Raiders. Hopefully that will continue here in the remainder of the game. Duggan along with the ball teed up at the 40. Kicks it. Going to be fielded at about the 12-yard line. This guy's looking for some blockers. There's Justin Blash again. Ball loose.
We got it, Coach.
Let's see what we got. Waiting for a signal. See if he's down. It's going to be Raider ball. Justin Blash, number 2 right there with the second special teams hit. This time it forced the fumble, and the Raider offense will come right back on the field. So, Drake's continuing to go for the Raiders right now. Just a good job right there by Blash. Looked like he got his hand or his helmet on the ball and poked it loose.
Yeah, I think J.D. Hogan was around it somewhere and looked like he was close around the ball.
Those are two guys that on special teams especially, they're ball hawks. They're getting down the field and climbing. So, empty set right
we
here.
got nobody on the number 2 receiver down here. Straight man across the middle.
Jay goes with a little freeze right there. Going to make the call at the line of scrimmage.
Ty's about to blow this guy's doors off.
Yes, he sure is. Pollock throws a little stop right there. Caught by Brandon Brooks. He bounces it off. Who's that blocking right there? Javon Hill with a great block. Brandon Brooks makes the guy miss. And that's going to be another touchdown for the Raiders. Good throw and catch right there, and a really good block by Javon Hill.
That's right. Just empty backfield. Everybody, we used to call it the old go sit 5. So everybody's going to sit 5 yards.
Ball on the money.
Casey makes a good read right there and gets it to the guy that's open.
And again, for a team that don't throw the ball a ton, you look at a guy like Javon Hill right there, the ball didn't come to him, and he didn't just not do anything. He picks up the block and springs it for a touchdown. So good job right there by him. So.
And great job by Brooks by spinning outside instead of working back to all the traffic. He got one block on the edge and he's gone.
Yep. So after the PAT, Raiders on top 21-0, still 5:30 remaining here in the first quarter. We're going to take a commercial break here from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Matt Hatchett, representative for Lawrence County, is proud to support our local high schools, our East Orange Falcons, Trinity Crusaders, the Dublin High Fighting Irish, the West Orange Raiders. Matt Hatchett, representative for Lawrence County. Go team!
5:32 remaining here in the shoe in the first quarter. Raiders dominating 21-0 right now. Doug with the ball teed up once again. Kick is off, goal line, drive, kick, going to take a bounce. Roll, and it's touched. Oh, no, I thought he touched it.
I thought he touched it too, but.
Got a penalty, but I think he touched it, so.
Bad thing is it's 21-0, and I think our defense is probably going to start pinning their ears back and making life hard on everybody.
So the White Hat does look like he's saying the ball was touched, rolled out at the 14-yard line, so there will be no flag, and it'll be Grove's ball at their own 14. So not a very good decision by the return guy right there, but good decision for the Raiders.
No flag.
Groves is going to set up first down and 10 from the 14.
You were saying here it's going to be easy for especially our guys they've kind of felt Groves out a little bit, know that Groves is undermatched. And one thing you got to worry about is here is not losing technique and doing things that you've coached them up to do.
And I don't really think that they are worried too much about them running by them or run. You know, you just get after them right here and see if you can, you know, go ahead and, you know, break their will to stay around, you know.
Got a couple new bodies up front, so they're trying to rotate some in early right here. I do see Evan Williams still. I'm not sure of the other two up there. I think
Trussell,
Jimmy Trussell on the right side. So. I think they got 10 again, though.
Yeah, they're missing a receiver.
Tackle made by number 24, Evan Williams.
So Evan Williams with a big heart. I think that was Trussell actually the way he threw his hands. There he is. He wanted his love right there for getting there making a play. So a loss on the play.
We have some really good looking defensive ends. Those guys look like big leg, powerful legs. They were quick.
Coach, I can't figure. There they go. Now you got to have somebody in the booth saying, "Hey, coach, we got 10." Somebody's job up there.
Yeah.
But here's the quarterback coming in, number 4 that you said you saw on film a little bit. So maybe a different look here for the Groves offense.
What would happen if when you coach? What would happen when you coach football coach and Coach Respert let you send them out there with 10? What would happen with that?
Well, we got a quick little play right here. Let me tell you, that actually happened at Howard. It was my first year. I'm a basketball guy, but I played football and all of it. Coach Respert's offense was pretty complex. So I was in charge of receivers, but also getting everybody in the huddle, getting them out. We broke the huddle. We go out there, and one kid comes to me and he says, "Hey, I'm supposed to be in there." And there was already an X in, so I said, "No, you're not. He's the X." Well, sure enough, we got 10 on offense. Guess what happened? Pick 6. Coach Respert in there. I almost took my headphones off and went to the bus because he was giving me the business. He was short of man, and it got bad.
Well, the difference is between me getting yelled at was when McClain was on the sideline, he just yelled at me in person. You was getting yelled at over the headset.
But most people could probably hear it coming out the booth too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm sure they could hear it from up here.
But it's somebody's job to make sure you got 11. Probably one of those guys across from us up there in the booth. But we're good with them having 10.
That's right.
But here we got number 4, new quarterback coming in, so a different look. We'll see if they try to throw it a little more with him, or maybe
I saw him running a little bit on film too. Just he's a big kid.
Drop back fast. Not a lot. He rolls out to his right. He decides he's going to tuck it and run it. And he's tackled by 10. I believe it's Hester, maybe.
Knocked out by number 10, Nicholas Hester.
Nicholas Hester, yep. Nicholas Hester, I think a sophomore, maybe? Sophomore getting some good reps right here on.
Really smart, versatile guy. Don't say a whole lot, but he's a good football player.
Got to be tough because there's a lot of experience on this defense. There's some guys on the sideline that are good athletes, so he's obviously earned it. And you see right there where he makes a good play. So going to bring up third down in about 9. 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Motion to the left for the tight end. A little reverse out the backside, and Jaden Stanley right there. Nothing going. Raiders stay home. Well disciplined.
Jaden Stanley.
Well,
it's going to bring up 4th down and long.
Didn't have a blocker for the corner right there.
I guess they were kind of hoping he would tear out running this way.
Yeah, I guess so. And sometimes they do, but if they don't, you look like that.
So 4th down, clock winding under 4 minutes.
It's going to bring up 4th down.
Looks like Javon Hill's going to be back deep. I see Coach Kenny Murphy yelling safe, so they don't run into the punter or anything dumb like that right here. Quiet night in the shoe right now.
Yeah, when I used to do special teams and all, Coach McClain, he loved to put me on restriction like that and be like, don't rush, don't run into him. I'm like, Coach, we got to block one or two now.
Practice that punt block all year, ready to use it.
Yeah, scared to death to use it.
So Javon lets it bounce, takes just a sideways bounce, and it's down at the Groves 49. And with that, with 3:14 remaining, we're going to take a quick break. Hang with us, we'll be right back.
Since we were founded, the Houston Clinic has sought to provide the most advanced orthopedic services available to men, women, and children of all ages and all walks of life. And today, Dr. Gay and Dr. Richter continue the tradition of service in the Lawrence County communities. From our sports teams through every facet of this community, the Houston Clinic is not only proud to serve you, we deem it an honor. The Houston Clinic, 100 Medical Drive, Suite 400 in Dublin.
Welcome back. 3:14 remaining here in opening quarter. We've got Hogan in at quarterback now. J.D. Hogan going to take the snap. Brandon Brooks, I believe, off to the up. J.D. fakes it. Brandon takes it to the left, showing off his speed. Makes a couple guys miss. A little speed burst. He cuts loose to the 10. 5. Touchdown Raiders. Another long run, coach. That's going to be another rehab advantage replay. What you see from J.D. Hogan?
Like a little zone read right there. J.D. pulled it. Took care of the rest, made a couple people miss. They did start to play with 10. Free safety ran on late, but hey, we'll take it right there. JD did good.
So, got to be frustrated if you're the Groves defensive coordinator at this point, but Raiders clicking on all cylinders. Coach Gay kind of showing what else he can do back there in the backfield and all the weapons we got. So you see Brandon's been getting the ball a lot. You see JD right there pull it, and a good run, make a couple guys miss. Now he turns around, holds the kick for Duggan, and the kick is up, and it's good.
Now, it's got to be fun to be Coach Gay, to turn around and see that you got 5 or 6 guys that can go at any time. It's like having 5 or 6 home run hitters just in the lineup right there.
Yep. And as you said, we were hoping not to have to see Ty a whole lot tonight. We may have seen the last of it.
Ty's going to be so ill. He's going to be hard to deal with, but
28. You see Coach Gay talking to him right there. Probably telling him and Brandon, y'all done, go sit down.
Yeah, Ty's in timeout, I bet, right now.
28-0. Domination right here.
Well, those guys, they got to understand, tonight's going to be one of those nights where we get a lot of people in the game, and it's going to get tough. It's going to get hard during the year.
And you may need some of these guys that's going to get these reps.
Right.
So. Up 3:02 left in the first quarter. Line drive kick, take a bounce, split on down the middle. 3 is going to pick it up. There's Flash again getting down the field. Stood up by Hogan, a host of other Raiders right there getting in on it, pinning him down at his own 16-yard line.
I like watching JD play. He's all over the place, man, and Blash too. Those guys, he just scored a 50-yard touchdown, and he was the second man down there on kickoff, right behind Blash.
And don't forget he held the PAT.
There you go. Yeah.
That takes some concentration. As a former guy in high school that had to put the ball down on the tee, my kicker Jernigan used to give me a fit. It was hit or miss whether I was going to get it on that tee or not.
I held too, and I was willing to do anything to get on that field when I was younger, so learn how to hold.
See the coaches down here getting on some of these older guys that checked out a little bit, and they were trying to reel them back in down there on the sideline. Let them know it's been starting with 10 again, coach. They got people that don't want to get in the game. Doesn't get his mouthpiece in. Snap. Good gracious, a big hit. I don't know if TB35 got a real blocker or what, but that would have been it right there. Ethan Casey got coming untouched.
Man.
Just demolishing the running back.
That was like a high cross body right there. He just chest to chest.
How about starting to play with 10, running the guy in from the sideline, and he's the one getting the ball.
Man, tough break. I bet next time they want him to run in, he's like, nah, I'm good.
I'm going to stay right here. So, big hit right there by ECG. Oh, man. Clock feels like it's slowly trickling down. We're still in the first quarter.
First quarter's been going on a minute.
So kind of a twin stack. Oh, there we go. Rose shows a little discipline right there. And ECG getting real excited. They've been dominating up front, so try to get an early start. Looks like that's going to get him right out the game. So.
Coach got his hands on his hips. He's like getting on him.
ECG does look like the guy you create on the video game.
Yes, he does.
So 5-yard penalty. Gonna make it second down at about 8. Got somewhat of a doubles look here. Quarterback telling him what the play is. 10 goes in motion. Give it off the right side. There's Justin Blash coming in, trying to get the big hit. Didn't wrap up through them shoulders in there, but Raiders swarm to make the play. Looks like it's going to be a loss of 1, 3rd down and 9.
Sometimes you get that a lot, you know, just a little inside zone play, but when it works, it's good. But you get, you know, you just get tackled in the back a lot if you're not very good up front. It can be a little bit frustrating.
3rd and 9 here. Look again for number 4. You got to expect him to throw the ball here. He's kind of showing where he would drop back. I haven't seen him spin it yet. But they try to draw West Lawrence offside, but this time receiver jump. So giving that 5 right back. Bring up 3rd down and about 13.
I mean, we look like we're in a cover 3 look. I mean, there's some openings for doubles, but I mean, are you going to really have time to get that thing off?
Or I hate to say it based on what I see is everybody will know what route to run.
That's true. You might not get a route.
So 3rd down and long. Still in the first quarter here, getting close to 1 minute. Straight back, throws it to the flats, and throws it over number 6.
Pass is incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's going to bring up 4th down and long, so you expect them to punt here.
You're going to get good field position again.
Maybe a touchdown, who knows? You see Coach Murphy talking to Justin Blash right there. He kind of went head-to-head with a guy and chirped a little bit after, and he's telling him to keep his cool.
Yeah, there's nothing really to chirp about right now. You know, just play the game and.
That's doing enough talking.
That's right.
57 seconds here remaining. 28-0. Javon now set to field the punt at about the 42-yard line. That's probably been the one highlight for the Groves right now. Is their punters actually getting a good foot on the ball most of the time. Creative. Got a punt, getting out the way. The ball's going to be down on that 45-yard
He punched the ball pretty good, kind of sketchy, getting it off.
So we're going to stay right here since there's only 42 seconds left before we take our quarter break. Coach, just talk about the first quarter. I mean, it's kind of just been, you know, we heard coming in, they weren't that good, but you don't ever really know. I mean, it's early, but.
And you come in and you get a team you don't want to give them life, and what do? The first play of the game, throw the touchdown. So now they're already down. If you go out there and you 3 and out and punt, now they start getting a little confidence. So kind of break their will from the get-go.
So you see Coach Gay pulling Javon Hill comes out, pulling some guys out. You're about to see a lot of new faces out there, which is fine.
Which I don't know that we've ever had a game where we've pulled everybody in the first quarter.
Thomas passed away earlier this year on February 8th.
It really gets kind of hectic when it gets like this because you're trying to get personnel in there with kids that ain't out there a whole lot.
There goes a familiar face. Number 3 comes into the backfield, so it's one we recognize.
I mean, it's hard to get personnel in there when people are. The game ain't, you know, it's kind of out of hand. They're all not really paying attention.
Right, yeah. They think I'm done for the day. No, I'm not. Right. And then you end up short and get a delay of game here. But you see Braylon Robinson, the sophomore running back coming in.
I tell you, it really gets bad with special teams.
Oh, yeah, because all these guys, yep.
You'll be over there looking for somebody and you're out there punting with 10.
They got their helmet and shoes off on the side. They can't get them in.
5-yard penalty, still first down.
So, 1st and 15 from midfield. Casey's still in the game with Brandon Brooks and Braylon Robinson in the backfield. Snap and give it to Brandon Brooks off the right side. Makes 1 or 2 guys miss, reverses field, continues to reverse field, makes another guy miss. Man, he's kind of like the human joystick right now, all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Big run by number 7, Brandon Brooks.
Another Raider first down.
Man, that looks like being recreation in about 3rd grade, going all the way from one side to the other side of the field.
Ran about 85 yards for a 40-yard gain.
Then when I got in high school, everybody was faster than I was, so that ended that dream.
Clock running now, 24 seconds.
We got to be averaging about 25 a play, though, don't we?
Stat sheet looks good right now for the Raider offense. Again, Brandon Brooks in the backfield with Casey Pollock. Clock down to 10 seconds.
We're probably going to take the quarter right here. I don't know, though. We might get one. Yep.
A little slant route to Javon Hill. From Casey Pollock to Javon Hill. And that is a Raider 6. That's a rehab advantage replay. Coach, tell us right there what you saw. A little slant?
Yeah, it's just a little, it could have been an RPO, and then Casey just pulled it. I don't know that Coach might have called a pass there, but he probably pulled it on the RPO. Corner wasn't covered, linebacker's filling. Good throw and catch, though. I mean, you still got to throw it and catch it.
Yep. Good job right there from Pollock to Hill for a Raider touchdown. Raiders leading 34-0. This will be the last snap of the quarter. Finally.
I mean, the corner, he really didn't move at all.
Stood there. I believe we had a penalty, maybe a celebration penalty on Javon, I think, because I saw Coach Burnett getting in his ear right there. Now I see the white hat talking.
I mean, it don't look great, but they're, kids are going to be excited when they score.
And based on the ref signal right there, it's going to be enforced on the kickoff. Javon knows better than that. I've known Javon for a while. The bonehead play right here got a little bit excited, showboat a little bit. So there's the PAT, and at the end of one, it is Raiders 35, Groves 0. And that quarter's finally over, ladies and gentlemen. So y'all hang with us. We got some more action coming in the second quarter.
Hometown Supply is welcoming in spring with a bigger and better selection of zero-turn mowers, blowers, string trimmers, and a complete line of power tools for the yard.
Hometown Supply has all of your lawn and garden equipment from zero-turn mowers to string trimmers and blowers. We carry all major parts and offer service and repair, so come see us at Hometown Supply.
And remember, Hometown Supply has a large selection of new and used appliances.
And remember, if you can't do business at Hometown Supply, you just can't do business.
Second quarter underway right now. Raiders on top 35-0. Doug Malone set the kick. Kicks it down the right side of the field at about the 21-yard line. The Raiders are coming down. Coach, it'd take a lot for you to tell me right now I have to go out and return the kick. There ain't a lot of white jerseys blocking.
He should go to them guys in front of him and go, hey, y'all mind blocking somebody? One of y'all pick up somebody.
But this might be not the best starting field position that they've had. It looks like they're going to take over at the on 32-yard line. So looking around, a couple of subs on defense. Some of the same faces. I do see, good to see number 0, Jermitis Brown, JB back this week. He's been out. He's out of the scrimmage, last scrimmage at least at East. I know with some back issues, so good to see him back on the field. Coach, can we do a rehab advantage replay for that? Yeah, let's go back.
You want to go for that one, that rehab advantage replay?
Yeah, tell me what happened right there.
Jaden Watkins walks up on an outside linebacker blitz or a stack backer and knocks that guy's wig off. That's what happened.
So, I mean, I guess we don't have to stick rehab advantage, just strictly offense. We'll spread the love to some of the defensive guys, too. So.
In fact, rehab advantage may get a customer if it keeps on.
Man, that was a loud hit, too, so. Coming up with a big hit. So, a lot of oohing and ahhing on the sideline in the stands right now as the Raiders are trying to bring the lumber. But good throw and catch right there for the quarterback.
Right. And I tell you something else, that junk's contagious too. When they start hitting like that, that's when it gets fun.
Third down.
When you got some names, just wild animals out there hitting people.
What we got? I don't think they were set. Yeah, nobody was set. So Groves quarterback tried to get under there real quick. Looked like he's never taken it under the snap. Under the center snap. That was really awkward, but tried to get up there and get a quick gun, and his teammates weren't set. So
5-yard penalty, but still third down.
It was 3rd and 3, and a long quarterback sneak, but you never know. I remember one night we got to hitting like that, and De'Aaron Jackson and them started hitting people, and it got contagious.
That's when it gets dangerous.
And I thought it was getting dangerous.
3rd and 8 here. Middle. And they're kind of hoping Groves was hoping he got early, but he didn't. Good play right there by number 8, Jason Blash, to break it up.
Down 35-0. Sometimes you'll get that call.
Yeah. Going to bring up 4th and 8. Yeah. Looks like they're going to run on their punt team again.
Well, Hester was like that, though. You know, I miss some of these guys because I've been coaching at the middle school, but he played with us his 8th grade year. And he didn't weigh anything, but he would stick his nose in there, and it didn't matter who it was, he'd hit him.
You can tell he's starting to fill out a little bit thicker.
I mean, he always had the heart. He just didn't have the rear end.
Right line, is this punt team coach, or are they going for it?
The punt team. They missing a left tackle. Or maybe they're not.
Alright, so about a 3-yard punt fielded by the Raiders. They're going to take over there. We're going to take a commercial break. Gather our thoughts. We'll be right back.
Georgia Pools is your authorized dealer of RecTech grills. From smoking to searing, RecTech grills do it all. So come into Georgia Pools today and grab life by the horns. We also carry all the Yeti products you could need: coolers, tumblers, cups, and more. Find all of this and more at Georgia Pools. Call 478-275-3607 today or come on in to 1201 Hillcrest Parkway in Dublin. Georgia Pools, your authorized RecTech dealer.
Okay, 10:07 left here in the second quarter. Raiders take over their own 31-yard line after the 3-yard net punt. Casey showing off his wheels. He rumbles and stumbles forward. Like about a 9-yard gain right there. Casey not necessarily known for his wheels, but made a good read. Pulled it.
Yeah, I will say that their defensive line came off the ball that time. They drove us back. Casey made a good read and got 10 out of it. They got a couple interior linemen. When they come off the ball, they can move some people now.
Second down and 1. Got Braylon Robinson in the backfield with Pollock. Snap. Gives to Robinson off the right side. He pushes right in the middle, runs through a tackle, runs through another tackle, gets behind the shoulder pass, gets all the way down to the 8-yard line. So good job. Two of the linemen pulled him right up there. He got in behind him, and then made a couple guys pay for it. You see Coach Gay working on his tempo right here, trying to get a quick punch in.
And Evan Williams and Grady Howell, that's a good pull in tandem right there. They work together a lot. Little counter right here.
Off the left side, Braylon is tripped up. Nice play right there by number 6 in the backfield. Going to bring in, looks like a loss of maybe 1 or 2.
Little GT counter. We run it in the middle school, try to prepare them for the high school, help Coach Gay out some. If we can teach them a little bit, maybe they don't have to learn everything when they get here.
Some of that lingo, some of that terminology stuff will stick with them. second down and 11. Casey drops back the pass. He rolls out. He decides he's going to tuck it. Nope, he throws it out. Evan Holmes.
Come on, Evan.
Evan Holmes stumbles. Yeah. He falls forward for a Raider touchdown. Hey, Coach, we're going to do a rehab advantage replay right there because that's Evan Holmes. He deserves that, Coach.
I saw a little, basically like a waggle route. They got a little flood concept. Casey kind of paused a minute and then dumped it off to Evan. And look at Evan. He's fought through those injuries and got him a touchdown.
Love to see it right there. You talk about a kid who's been injured pretty much his whole high school career. And now his senior year, he's healthy and getting to play. So another Raiders touchdown, 8:28 remaining. Raiders up 41-0 in the second quarter.
Man, he's earned that touchdown. It's been a while coming.
PAT's up, PAT good, 42-0. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hello fans, Ben Knight for Farmer State Bank. Friday night football and Farmer State Bank. As easy as FSB. Dedication, hustle, trust, commitment, and teamwork. Giving our all every day, just as our local football teams do every Friday night. Join us at Farmer State Bank and support your local team. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, 8:28 remaining here in the first half. 42-0. Doug Malone with the ball teed up. He kicks just a leg into that one. And now it's out of bounds. So close to the touchback, but it does bounce out of bounds. So Groves will start with pretty good field position. 35, I believe. It's 35 or 40. About to find out.
Yeah. That's 35, I think. I was just saying, I wish we'd had a couple of Groves on our schedule back in the day.
Yeah, definitely a good confidence builder.
It's good to get everybody on the field. All these guys, you know, they work all summer, and if you play tight games every week, you know, they may not get an opportunity, but hopefully in the second half, we can start getting these guys in that's paid their dues.
Especially those tweener guys that maybe can't play JV, they might be too old for JV, but aren't as good as some of the starters, and they're going to get some meaningful reps tonight.
To get on that grass in front of the fans and play it, that's what you work for.
They got 10 again, Coach, believe it or not. All right, so finally line it up here. Play clock down to 8, and the 3 goes in motion. They give it to him, comes the other way, and hit and wrapped up, and he's tackled by number 5, Jaden Watkins.
Jaden Watkins having a game of his life tonight, Coach. He's playing good.
ECG in there to help him a little bit. See Shannon walking out here on the sideline. He may be done playing defense for a little while.
2 on the play, second down.
Gonna bring up second down and 12.
Mike Blitz right here. Or it didn't look like the Mike, it looked like the Sam.
Like to set number 20 up to get the block knocked off right there, but incomplete. Going to bring up third down and 12. And Coach, so while we got a little bit of breaking action here, why don't you tell us a little bit about what we got coming for the middle school?
We scrimmaged better last week, and you know, it was the first game for a lot of our kids, so it was a learning experience, and we're learning it, as coaches who can get the job done. But we start our regional schedule this week against Swainsboro Wednesday, 5 o'clock. And
so if you're watching this and you don't have a lot going on Wednesday, come out to the field and watch Swainsboro and West Orange get after it. Quarterback drops back, he airs it out, overthrows it. Oh, and we see Coach Edmond down here saying that's as easy as it's going to get, Jason. back to him, but he did drop it.
We did. I do want to talk a little bit about one of our better players, Rico Allen, on the middle school. You know, we've been praying for him. He's a great athlete, and we need him, but he had a bad knee injury, you know, and it's probably going to mess up his whole 8th grade year. You know, he's going to be on the shelf, but he's got to have surgery, and we'll be praying for that guy. He's an important part of the Raider program.
Absolutely. You hate for a guy like this out on his 8th grade year.
Yep, I feel terrible for him.
Groves lines up the punt again. High snap and catch it. Punts it straight up in the air.
It's almost like the old days.
Ball hits.
Like the old days with the quick kick. He's real close.
So a blunder right there by Jason Blash. You see Coach Murphy showing his frustration. Defense will get back on the field as the punt bounces and hits. Jace obviously didn't hear everybody yelling Peter to get out of the way. Unfortunate bounce. Groves takes over.
That's why when you hear that, you got to just sprint to the sideline.
At least if it hits you, let it hit you while you're trying to look like you're trying to get out of the way.
And it helps, you know, if you got that returner back there kind of going, pointing to the ball and directing traffic, because he might have had his back turned to it the whole time.
Groves maintains possession now with the ball on the Raider side of the field. I don't know how often that's happened tonight, but we do have it at the Raider 48. See if they can keep it there.
You don't think they planned it that way, do you?
They might have threw it up. Said, punt it short this time. Let's see what happens. And a hard count right there does draw the Raiders offside. So you see the Raiders kind of fall asleep a little bit up front.
It never fails. This is a nose guard, too. I'm like, what are you doing? The ball's right in front of you.
And he's going to be coming out of the game as Keith Walker heads in.
That's a tough trot to the sideline, too, when you do that. Because they really, I mean, it happens to everybody, but, you know.
It's amplified when you're
right in front of it. They in an illegal formation. They ain't got enough people on the ball. There's 23. He's coming back.
Hey, bud, get out and get on that. Go out there, receiver for a minute.
Yeah.
And it's their best play so far for Groves offense. 2 hard counts. Going to give them a first down.
I can't wait to get on Tyler Rogers about them D linemen.
I'm pretty sure I heard some of the defense saying, get him out. Get him out. So ECG comes to the
some of the teammates?
I thought it was. I may have misheard, but I thought I did. A lot of movement right there, a lot going on in the backfield, but didn't fool the Raider defense there. A gain of 1.
Tackle made by number 6, Shannon Atkins.
Shannon Atkins in there coming in for the
also
stop.
number 24, Evan Williams on the stop.
Going to bring up second down and 9. And these are the games where it's hard to get your guys to stay focused. You're up 42-0. They know you're up 42-0. You know, you see Coach Murphy and them preaching.
I'm gonna tell you
what they do.
And I tell you, it's one of them too where you're like, you got Shannon in there and you don't want to take him out, and he gets something happen to him, and you go, dang, you know, we messed him up on something like this.
Counter, reverse, whatever you want to call it. Tackle made in the backfield by number 15 senior Hunter Castlebaugh.
Also 3 on the play.
Bring up third down and about 12, and you got to feel like this is probably 4-down territory for Groves possibly, so maybe 2 plays here.
Start making your way down. Remember.
Second half, probably a running clock, so it probably won't last very long. They'll want to get out of here and get back to Savannah. Sure.
Yep. Got a little sprinkle of rain, I thought, right there. Hopefully that wind will push some rain in. I hope we can beat it before it gets here. Ford drives straight back, throws a quick hitch right here, number 3. Good throw and catch, good tackle right there by number 15, Hunter Castlebaugh. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 5.
Well, you know, just to be clear, if it starts raining up here, you got it by yourself in the second half.
That's fair. Me and Jake hold it down. Coach, if I was a bet man, I'd say they run the same play they just ran. Stop route number 3 right here.
He tried it. He's
nowhere to go when he goes down. That's going to be turned. The ball does pop loose when they say he was down. That's going to be a turnover down. So with 5:15 remaining, we're going to take a break. When we get back, it'll be a Raider ball.
Friendly Gus is fuel-good food. Whether you're grabbing a quick cup of coffee on your way to work or filling up for a big road trip, Friendly Gus will be there to make sure you have what you need. Check out our lineup of specials now. Any size iced tea for just $1.69. A 3-piece dark combo or 2-piece pork chop combo for $7.99. And with over 20 locations, a Friendly Gus store is always nearby. So stop by Friendly Gus today. And don't forget to shop Cochran Brothers Cash and Carry for all your bulk item needs. Come by today and see why Friendly Gus has been serving Middle Georgia for over 100 years.
5:15 remaining here in the second quarter. Raider ball. We're on 41-yard line. Hogan in the backfield. He gives the ball to Braylon Robinson. Looks like nice gain right there in the Grove territory all the way to the 45-yard line.
Braylon Robinson carries the ball over the right side into Grove territory.
Looked like the old counter bash play. I could have missed it, but it did look like the guard and tackle was pulling away for the quarterback, and then you got the lead blockers coming this way for Braylon, and JD decided to give it.
So a lot of new bodies out here. Some of the same guys still up front. A lot of all the skill players pretty much are different other than Doug Malone. Hand off the left side to Braylon Robinson. Looked like he dropped the ball maybe. Maybe not. He's tackled. Loss of 1 or 2 on the play.
Robinson on the carry. No gain on the play.
Third down at about 12.
Second down.
Even though we got some Braylon and young running back in there, I'd like to see our offensive line just kind of. We got some older kids in there.
Yeah, there's a couple of older, a couple of guys that.
Big Tony.
Spot sub a little bit. Yeah, I think Big Tony started tonight. Maybe not.
I don't think he did, but he did play some. When they were in heavy set in the scrimmage, he was the tight end. Did a great job reaching. I watched him a lot. That's on JD right there.
JD's tackle for long. What'd you see right there?
He's got to get up under that kick out block. If I got guard kicking and tackle wrapping, I got to get under that kick. I can't try to run outside right there.
So that's going to bring a third and a long 16, maybe? Yeah, about third and 16.
And I bet you $100 that's what Coach Gay's telling him. You got to pause just a minute and let that kick happen and then get downhill.
You see Doug Malone now coming in, quarterback, another sophomore here. So a couple sophomores getting back-to-back reps at quarterback. Raiders trying to hurry up the lineup. Clock winding on the 3.5. Malone in the backfield and Robinson beside him. Snap, Duggan's going to drop that pass.
Wheel route.
Throws the wheel route and just barely overthrows Braylon Robinson. Would have been a nice looking play. They're going to bring up 4th down. Look like a Raider punt situation here.
Hey, that's one of them things that you see all the time. Trips to the field, one receiver to the boundary, and a running back. Slant wheel into the boundary. So we start screaming it. But Coach Gay, he thinks he's slick now. He's doing it on our sideline so their coaches can't yell at their players.
All a part of the plan.
Yeah.
But Grove sniffed it out. Well, they sniffed it out or not. They had some guys in the vicinity, but just slightly overthrown. So Grady Howell in the snap. J.D. Hogan back deep to punt it.
Yeah, them offense coordinators, they think they slick on stuff sometimes.
Ball bounces.
He might pick it up.
He almost tried to touch it. So ball down inside the 20 with 3 minutes left. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
School might be in and the football stadiums may be full on Friday night, but the deals are still smoking hot here at Dublin Nissan. There's never been a better time to buy a crossover. With more inventory and better deals, now's the time to get up and get to Dublin Nissan. With savings of up to $4,500 off MSRP on the Frontier, and with our best inventory in years, now's the time to take advantage of the last days of the Nissan Summer Sales Event. Remember, Don sells cars well at Dublin Nissan.
Welcome back. Pretty night right here in the shoe. A little bit overcast. Rain, I believe, maybe heading our way, but we're kind of playing it by ear. Before drops back to pass. Dumps it short and Bob caught. There's Jaden Watkins again. Number 5's been everywhere on the field tonight. Having a good game so far on defense.
Really sure-handed tackles too. I like the way he's just finishing those hits.
a little injury time right there.
And I thought that group coming up, that group of seniors, when we had them as a freshman, we knew it was going to be tough for a little while, but they had players at every position. I mean, you had a few injuries and you had to work some kinks out, but it's really starting to show now. And they've physically grown up too. They're impressive to look at.
And they've got to kind of that, they know they had a good season last year, should have beat Baldwin in the playoff game, and so they know what we got, and they're confident, but I wouldn't say arrogant, confident, and know what we can do.
But if they winning against Baldwin, they may go 2 or 3 rounds right there after that win. You just don't never know.
Second down and 8, Ford drops straight back to pass, throws a
great throw right there. Yeah.
Nice pitch and catch. Seen 4 to 3, kind of a combination several times tonight. It's going to be a Groves first down outside the 30-yard line, out to the 33.
Good little touch throw right there in the open window.
Clock down to 2 minutes here left in the second quarter.
Jaden's coming off the edge.
Back drops straight back, flares it out to the right. Shannon Atkins, J.D. Hogan, it looks like, coming up to make the tackle, a gain of about 2.
Tackle made by number 6, Shannon Atkins, along with number 16, J.D. Hogan.
Quarterback made the right read. I mean, you get a blitz off the edge, you throw it right where he left from. He's got the block out there, if you do that.
Gonna bring up second down and 8.
I hope your running back can win a one-on-one on Shannon. Shannon's pretty tough, though.
Pass incomplete, intended by number 5. Bring up third down and 8, minute and 11 here remaining in the second quarter. And barring anything wild here, we should be looking at some sort of a mercy rule in the second half.
And really, like the play calls and the schemes and stuff are not, they're just a little overmatched tonight. Our guys are we just got a strong football team this year right now.
Third down and 8, got to be looking for the pitch and catch, number 3 here. Vaughn Hill lined up in front of him.
Bringing a lot of pressure.
Oh, goodness. Flared it out to the left. We kind of saw that coming. Number 10, Nicholas Hester, sniffs it out with a big hit. And while we're doing it, let's hit a rehab advantage right there. Big hit for Nicholas Hester, Coach. What'd you see?
It looked like a little all-out blitz right there from the top side, man-to-man coverage. You swing the back out.
That was one of those hits you saw coming as the quarterback kind of floated it out, and you saw Hester coming downhill, and big hit.
And Nick did what he's supposed to. He put his face mask right in that guy's sternum, and
a legal hit. So
yeah, great hit.
So 42 rock, 30 seconds here in the. Oh, they're going for it. Oh wow, a little confusion right there.
Get your sack, Evan.
So he ran out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover on downs with 10 seconds left. Assuming we probably just going to run one play here and either score a touchdown or take it into the half.
I'm assuming we'll nail it, but hey, you never know.
Turnover on downs.
Good job out there, right there by the Raider defense. Some of those other guys get some reps too and doing a good job. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to stay tuned after the game for our premier Heating and Air Player of the Game presentation and also our interview with head coach Kip Burdett as he gives us his thoughts on the game tonight and his biggest takeaways from it. So with 10 seconds left, Raiders up 42-0.
Oh, we're not taking a knee.
Like we may
hit the backfield.
Snap the case.
Doug, are we going to JD? He's got him.
And he slightly overthrows. 2 seconds left. The clock operator almost ran it out. So Coach Gay right there trying to show Casey a little love.
We had 2 post routes open. Had 2 post routes open right there in the middle of the field. We threw it right in between them.
This will be the last play of the half, regardless. 2 seconds left. Overall, good first half for the Raiders, dominant performance. Jamari Blash, freshman in the backfield with Casey. Casey takes the snap, drops back, avoids the hit, makes another guy miss. Get rid of it, Casey. Go down, do something. All right. So, no harm, no foul. He goes down, and that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen, for the first half. Again, a dominant performance right here for the Raiders. 42-0 is your score. We've got the second half action on the other side of the break. We'll see you then.
Hi, I'm Tom Domine. Here at Dublin Wind Nelson, we pride ourselves on providing the industry's highest quality products at the most competitive pricing. We are a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry, and we can answer your questions and help you get the parts and equipment you need. From mowing to Renee, we carry the plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products you need from the brands you trust. We also carry a great lineup of Milwaukee tools. At Dublin Wind Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. If you have a question, or if you're looking for a hard-to-find part, give us a call. Our experts are ready to help. Order online, give us a call, or come by at 507 Airport Road in Dublin. We're committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day.
For your entertainment this evening, the Brigade brings to you the Legends of Rock, featuring music from Bon Jovi and Journey. Please enjoy the first portion of our 2025 field show as the Brigade brings you Bad Medicine, Separate Ways, and a battery feature featuring the West Lawrence High School drum line. At the West Lawrence High School, Raider Brigade. Stay tuned to see add more each week.
We have natural gas all over town.
Get yourself a natural gas tankless water heater and save space.
And have endless hot water.
Natural gas is more efficient than electricity.
And it's lighter than air.
When you install natural gas appliances,
you can get rebates up to $1,500.
The City of Dublin will finance you up to $10,000.
For 60 months at 0% interest.
Use natural gas for all your outdoor cooking.
It's a luxury. We're on call 24/7.
You'll call us and we'll be there.
Whether you're building a home or starting a business, City of Dublin Natural Gas has you covered. We serve commercial and residential gas all across town.
Yeah. Finish the drill with natural gas. Call your gas guys
at 478-277-5048.
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen, for some second half. I loosely say the word action, but we got some second half football coming up. Raiders on top 42-0. It's been a dominating performance for the Raiders. So far the weather has held off for us, which we've enjoyed. It's actually felt nice out here. Here come the Raiders swarming again.
Justin Blash is dishing out his to anybody that gets in front of him right now. He went down, busted somebody, and then went and got on the ball.
So it looks like, at least for the first series right here, the number one defense is out in the field. So Murphy might have told him we got one series to in the second half maybe, and then we'll get out. So we'll see here.
Yeah, you don't want to let it get too sloppy.
It does look like we've got the running clock in effect, so the clock will go at quick pace, which will be nice. Help us get out of here maybe before that rain comes, because again, it's been a beautiful night tonight. Hadn't rained, it's felt good.
Between this tonight and that scrimmage, we have been crazy blessed with the weather. It could have been. We played that middle school game last week, and it was 110. It felt like, and 150 on that turf. That was one of the hotter games I've ever coached in.
See what Groves is able to do right here. Looks like they're going back with, I think I see the other quarterback over there with his pads off on the sideline. So number 4 may be done for the night, leaning up against the bricks over there. Quarterback takes the snap, nowhere to go with it. Ball does come out. They're going to say he was down. Tackle made by number 15, Hunter Castelaw.
Number 10 might be headed that way too if they don't start protecting him a little better.
Yeah,
he's coming up soft, or gingerly.
It's hard not for some of these kids not to tap out right here. They've just been getting hit all night. Raiders just been aggressive and ball hawking all night long.
Loss of 1 on the play, second down.
Loss of 1 after the Castelaw tackle. It's going to make it second down and 11.
Well, Jaden Watkins in there at Mike, and Shannon's over there at the Sam tonight, changing it up a little bit. Get a little pass rush out of Shannon.
Got moving a little bit. So a different quarterback, maybe the third string, number 23, tall kid. Pretty good wheels to get out of the pocket right there. Nice little game. Going to bring up third down in about 6 or 7.
You get upfield like that and need to kind of slam on brakes and get back under once you get good contained right there. That little jerk can run.
down at about 6. Doubles look for Groves. Again, third string quarterback in right here. Takes the snap, drops straight back, gets pressure, rolls out to the left, throws it back across his body. Intended for number 5, but the pass ball is incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. And number 4 was the punter, at least for some of it, so I don't know.
The quarterback, I mean, he looks like a good athlete. It just kind of turns into like a PE class out there with everybody trying to get open, you know.
And you know they all say, I'm wide open, throw me the ball.
Yeah, this guy was wide open on our side of the field. It was just a long ways from a guy with the ball.
Going to bring up a 4th down, clock down to 8 minutes here already in the third quarter.
And you know, like when it gets like this, sometimes it's hard to get the kids in when the clock's running. I mean, you want to get everybody in, but you may not have the ball very long at all.
Number 8, Jason Blash, back deep to receive, decides to get away from it, and the ball will be down at the Raider 41. And with that, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, it'll be West Orange football.
Allen's Heating and Cooling is your licensed Amana equipment dealer. Trust Allen's Heating and Cooling to install and service your heating and cooling unit. Allen services all brands, and with the purchase of a new Amana, offers a lifetime compressor warranty. Call Sean Clark or any of his friendly staff at Allen's Heating and Cooling, your Amana dealer. Amana lasts and lasts and lasts.
Clock ticking down, 7.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Raider ball, thrown 42, Duggan Malone takes the snap, he gives it off the right side, and Braylon Robinson stumbles down.
Gain of 3 on the play.
See some young guys out there, some of those 10th graders.
2nd down.
Number 10, slow to get up. That's the guy that's taking a couple hits on the offensive side of the ball, two-way player, which a lot of their guys are
Jamari Blash getting some love in there. Jamari did a great job running the ball for us last year.
You say when in doubt last year, give it to Jamari?
Definitely.
He's the single setback right here with Duggan.
It's like Jace Williams in there too, number 20.
Takes it off the right side. There he is. Look at him. Looking for contact. Nice run right there by Jamari Blash. Inside the 40.
Number 27, Jamari Blash carries
for some reason in middle school, he reminded me a lot of Clint Clark. The way he was built, played a little outside linebacker, and
that's a good one to be modeled after.
Yeah.
Went out in Indiana right now, so University of Indiana or Indiana University.
Him and Braylon both have that long, lanky build.
And to show you how athletic they are, they take turns lining up in the slot and in the backfield, so guys that can be versatile. Here's Braylon Robinson, barrels forward for another nice gain, another first down inside the 25-yard line, getting close to the red zone.
You know, Braylon can catch too. That year in middle school, we threw for about 1,000 yards in middle school because you had Braylon and Duggan and some of those guys. You know, a lot of good receivers. It was fun. You could throw and catch in middle school. Now, when Jamar was there last year, it was run heavy.
Duggan takes it, hands it off to Braylon Robinson off the left side. Good job right there by the Groves defense. Several defenders met Braylon in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of about 3 yards.
Now you can tell a difference when you change offensive linemen. Those starting offensive linemen get up on those linebackers, whereas these guys, they block the front line and then that linebacker's running free.
Yep. But again, you spoke to it. This is for good experience, good reps right here for those guys.
Great film study. Everything you're gonna get right here is gonna be on tape, and they're gonna be able to look at it and teach from it.
Flash moves to the left, snap to give to him off the right side. He's met in the backfield by a couple of Groves defenders. It'll be a loss. Loss again. Gonna bring up third down and about 15. Clock at 4.5 minutes, so again, the running clock's working its way down. With that being said, it won't be long, so make sure you stay tuned for our premier Heating and Air player of the game presentation immediately following the game down on the field. Also, our interview with head coach Kip Burdett. try to get a little bit, feel like you knew the play, try to get a little bit of a head start. It's going to be offsides, which will make it third and a little more manageable for the Raider offense. Third down at 10.
One thing that I was always impressed about Duggan was he threw like a real catchable ball. When, you know, we had Bradley Wilson, who was a, you know, collegiate pitcher. He threw that thing out there so hard, it was hard to catch sometimes. And you're like, Bradley, you're going to break somebody's fingers. But, you know, Duggan, he throws a nice, soft, catchable ball.
Got a little finesse to it.
Yeah. Makes good decisions.
We might see it right here.
You might see it.
Backfield for Duggan.
Nobody in the middle of the field.
Drops straight back, throws a quick hitter right here, number 29. He's moving forward. Is that what that is?
What an effort on the play.
Does it? Chase Williams, maybe?
Chase Williams.
Chase Williams, there he is.
First down, Raiders.
And I could tell him many a story about basketball and my playing career against his dad. Skyler, very, very good athlete. A lot of good matches when I was played for Toombs. We played them in back-to-back region championship games.
Hey, his Skyler and Boone, his uncle, two of the best I ever coached, and their granddad, great athlete, great administrator over at East Lawrence when we were there.
Maybe you're seeing some of that athleticism rubbing off on Jace. Give right there, I believe, to Braylon Robinson. Works his way down, powers down to the 1 yard line.
Stop just short of the goal line, number 23.
Going to bring up second down and 1.
Second down and goal to go.
But a good throw and catch in that previous play from Duggan to Williams right there.
Tell you how kids change. Jace was our nose guard a couple years ago, and he's grown into a skill guy. He moves real well.
Kind of playing that sniffer position right here. Gives the Braylon up the middle. He goes in untouched for a Raider touchdown.
Braylon Robinson right up the middle.
It's going to make it 48-0, 2:14. And wish it would still be running, but 2:14 left here in the third quarter. This is one of those special team situations where you're still running your number 1 field goal team out.
I mean, Grady and them have to come out and play extra point field goal.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what they're doing. They're standing on the sideline talking about what they're doing tomorrow night, not really in the game. And you want to, you know, go over there and punch them in the throat. Yeah.
Snap is good. The hold. The kick is up. Duggan Malone kicks it. Let it be good. Oh, roughing the kicker too. I saw a flag. So good guy. That's one of those. If you're gonna blow the whistle, blow it early so the play dies. But the ref kind of with a late whistle, offsides, but then. So I guess that on the gate would have been roughing the kicker back there in the backfield as well.
And a lot of times when you get a penalty down there on the extra point field goal, you decline it anyway. You might as well try to get a good jump on it, you know?
Yep. So after this to the goal line.
If they take it, they didn't. Maybe they are going to take it, yeah. Some people just leave it there and just go.
So we'll try this again with the PAT from Malone. Snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good, which makes Duggan a perfect 7 for 7 on the night. So with 2:14 remaining, Raiders on top 49-0. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Perry at Williamson's Bakery, a proud supporter of Dublin and Lawrence County athletics since 1965. From donuts to cupcakes and cookies to eclair, we have everything to satisfy your sweet tooth. We even have treats for your dogs. So when Friday rolls around, don't forget to stop by and pick up some stuff for that late afternoon tailgate. So remember, go Raiders, go Crusaders, go Falcons, and go Irish. You can find us on Facebook, or you can stop by and see us at 1634 Veterans Boulevard, or give us a call at 478-272-3344.
2:14 remaining, 49-0 Raiders. We got a new kick team, looks like the whole kick team. Coach Burdett trying to get them fired up to go down there and tackle. Duggan still in kicking. Kick is off. Good kick right down the middle, bounces up.
I mean, it is down the middle.
3.
That's tough. We lost contain.
Number 3 breaks it. Nice run right there. Good collision. That's going to be a good starting field position. To be expected. You got guys that probably, this is their first live kickoff action of the year.
And sometimes, you know, I mean, Duggan's been kicking it down the right hash every time. you know, kind of pinning them deep on one side, you miss-kick that thing down the middle, it opens up a whole lot of issues sometimes.
I see Coach Burnett talking to him about it right now.
Yeah.
Just more field to cover, right?
Yeah, and your coverage is set up to kick it one direction, and you kind of cross them up.
Yeah. So good start to field position here for Groves, a minute and a half and running. Groves at their own 39-yard line. A lot of new faces in here on defense. I know Coach Murphy wants to keep this shutout intact, but a lot of new faces. Number 10 out of motion. The quarterback takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. And there's a collision right there. Tackle made by number 24, I believe.
You know how we were whenever, when I was on the defensive side, we didn't count them touchdowns if they scored it against the JV. Man, we gonna tell everybody we got a shutout anyway.
Second down.
Brings up second down and about 6. Possibly the same play here. 10 goes in motion. Yep, give it off up the middle. He fumbles forward. Tackle made by number 94. Looks like it's going to be enough for a first down.
Tackle made by number 94.
Clock winding down to 30 seconds here in the third quarter.
First down, Groves.
Never know when one of these guys may get thrown. You see Justin Blash out there. You see Jermitis Brown, some familiar faces. You got Jamari Blash playing some safety. So, you know, you never know when one of these guys may have to get some meaningful reps this year. So, like you said, this is good action right here.
And it's good to see some of the guys that had big roles in middle school. Caden Bloodsaw, some of them getting out there.
So that's going to do it for the third quarter. At the end of 3 is 49-0. We got some fourth quarter action on the other side of the break. We'll be right back.
Hey, it's Stephanie at Shermont Honda Kawasaki. Come see us for our wide selection of helmets, gloves, all your riding accessories. We have it. Come see us. 106 Savannah Avenue, East Dublin, Georgia, 478-272-4563.
Fourth quarter action underway right here. Raider Brigade still going loud and strong over here, getting a few in the crowd remaining still into the game. So first down and 10 for Groves at their own 49. Quarterback drops back to pass. He airs it out across the middle. It is overthrown. Intended for number 5, I believe. Pass is incomplete. It's going to make it second down and 10. Pretty good coverage right there by the Raider defense. And forgive us, we don't know a lot of these names. I forgot to print the roster today. Dropped the ball on that one, so just bear with us.
I know your hands are full administrating at the middle school, so.
Yeah. Couldn't even squeeze out a roster today, so I'll blame Coach Burnett.
You would think Coach Burnett would have us one, right?
Well, he sent me one last week, so I guess it probably ain't changed much. I should just print that one off again.
Which he did the same thing. We were watching film and we had the middle school film on there, and I sent him a roster of the middle school, so.
Even Steven.
Yeah, he should send us one.
Number 10 goes in motion, quarterback drops back, hands it off. Good collision right there. Got right there. No, up, shocker. Number 2, Justin Blash in on the hit. Just like Shocker. Number 47 in there with him. I think that 47's last name's Taylor.
Third down.
I don't know if that's going to be Clay Taylor. I don't know. No, probably not. Either way, good tackle right there by number 47 and Justin Blash delivering a hit to the tackle.
It's like Devin Watkins down here at defensive end, 54.
Yep. Freshman getting some action here. And again, Jermitis now number 0, one of the guys that was slated for possibly one of the starting corner positions, but been fighting through a back injury. Snap gives off number 6 off the left side. Good tackle in the backfield, held on, wrapped him up, and the rest of the Raiders swarm to it. Gonna bring up fourth down in about 5. Sorry, 4th and 4.
Number 99, Gainey on the stop. Coming up 4th down and 4.
Tackle made right there by number 99, Jaquan Gainey, I think is his name. right there. Makes a couple of guys miss. Enough for the first down, but you did see number 2 getting downhill in a hurry right there.
Yeah, I'd like to see him break down a little bit, but
he's
got one thing on his mind.
Yeah, he ain't got much breakdown in his system.
I think he has a lot of hate in his heart. I love it. Which that little quarterback they got in there now, he's probably just a good athlete, can play several positions, but
all right, Coach, I got the old roster that Coach sent me, so we'll see. 99 was Jaquan Gainey, so we worked great on that. We'll see if I can't pull some names off of this roster for the remainder of the game. 54 is Braden Bailey is what it says on
Braden,
here.
yeah. Braden played defensive line for us last year.
So first down and 10 for Groves. Raider 37-yard line. Send number 10 in motion to snap. Quarterback fakes it, drops straight back. Nice little throw. And pass broken up by Jermitis, but a decent throw and catch attempt there. 10 for number 5.
Check number 94, Coach.
knocked away by Brown.
Braden Willis.
Braden Willis. Yep, part of the Willis clan. We've had several Willises come through. Been great football players for us.
That's right.
Jathan's still playing college football. I think he played middle linebacker for me.
Let's see if I can't get some of the other names. Show them some love since they've been out there. Number 47, it says it's Knowledge Taylor. He was in on a tackle just a while ago. Who we got at middle linebacker, Coach?
We got 32 at this dog, and it looks like
32, LeVaris Bailey, another freshman out there.
LeVaris is a freshman, played some wide out for us last year. Is that 38 or 36 maybe?
Second down and 10. 10 got me tired of going in motion. Snap, quarterback drops straight back, airs it out. And it is almost intercepted by Bailey. We just talked about it, and he almost intercepted it. I see Stephen Oates, the 10th grader out there at corner, number 22. It looks like the Mike's 38. Yep. Kente Henderson. And there's the Mike, I believe.
He's the 10th grader. What about 46 right there, Coach?
46. Tripney Smith.
Tripney Smith.
Tripney Smith gets some reps.
Looks like we're getting into that sophomore class right now. A lot of sophomores in there.
Third down and 10, clock down to 6 minutes. Quarterback drops straight back. Goes to stop route, pass broken up by number 0, Jermitis Brown.
Knocked away by Brown.
Looks like we've got number 39, Caden Bloodsaw in there at safety as well. I know you spoke with him earlier. So,
you know, I think Groves might have found him something at quarterback. I mean, they got this guy in here,
and he can run.
Yeah, he's made some good throws. I mean,
so gonna bring up 4th down and 10 here. Clock under 6 minutes. I believe we've named everybody we could so far on this defense. So just trying to show love across the board.
I mean, if you're Groves, you got to try to take something home positive with you. You know, it's a long year. This is game 1.
I'm with you though. He's looked better than about any of them.
9 or 10 more weeks.
Play clock trickle down. 23 drops straight back. Feels a little pressure. Big hit right there. Looks like he's going to come
short. Might be a little short.
And that's going to be a turnover on downs, and the Raider offense will take over right there. Looked like number 38. Who did we say that was? Kente Henderson and Caden Bloodsaw maybe on that tackle. So good job by both of them. See if we can't get some of this offense coming out there.
I keep waiting on Caden Bloodsaw to
First down, Raiders.
To just blossom and grow into a great football player. In middle school, he was one of our better guys, and coach has been pushing him. It's coming. Yeah. He's just developing right now.
Good to see it. These reps right here only add to that.
Right.
Coach, tell me as you see numbers, let's go ahead and start showing some love. I see number 70 out there. Damian Palmer looks like he's going to be at right tackle.
Is that 60 beside him?
Got 82. Josiah Bixby getting some reps at wide out.
Joe.
83. We got Joseph Reynolds getting some reps. help. Braylon Robinson still in there. 78 at left tackle is Hudson Lee.
62.
Who we got at quarterback, Coach? Oh, that's Jace Williams.
Jace Williams at quarterback. 62. You got 62 on there.
62 is Cooper Smith. So the give is to number 25. Number 25 is Bryson McMiller.
McMiller.
That's 52. 52 offensive lineman.
Gain of 5, second
52
down.
got Malik Green. We got 68 maybe. No, that's
62 at receiver. Is that JoJo? 82 is JoJo?
We're missing a lineman. Do we have a 52 up there? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Malik Green, 62.
What about
Cooper
a 60?
Smith. 60's Tristan Hardnett.
That's the other one.
Okay. We got 25. Oh, that's McMiller.
Joseph Reynolds.
This is one of the skill guys, I believe. Hand is to Braylon Robinson. He's fighting up the middle. 49.
82. Is that JoJo?
Yeah, again, that's JoJo. 49 is Jalen McMiller.
That's what it is.
Oh, we got some more coming in.
Shoot, Coach. Good luck.
We got 35 coming in. That's Devin Watkins. That's 35. 33 is Cameron Curbine.
84.
What happened? Why we run off?
Who's 84 right there, Coach?
Fumble on the play, recovered by Gray.
84 is Tori English. So that's what happened. Sorry, I've been trying to get roster here. I'm going to hang up the roster for the last 2.5 minutes. Focus back on the game. Turnover on down. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
The weather's cooling down, football's in the air, and there's never been a better time to get a winning deal at Dublin Chevy GMC. Whether it's an EV or an HD, a GMC or Chevrolet, with savings up to $10,000 off MSRP, now's the time to get a new Chevy or GMC truck. And if you're planning those fall trips to the ball game, come check out our full selection of family-sized SUVs. So while summer might be winding down in Middle Georgia, we're just cranking up the deals at Dublin Chevy GMC.
Clock down to 2:15 here in the fourth quarter. It's been all Raiders 49-0, but turnover does give Groves possession at the Raider 40. Snap to give number 20 up the middle. Good play right there with that. Gainey again. Jaquan Gainey with the tackle. Number 99 in there. So, Coach, as it rolls down under 2 minutes, obviously we're going to enjoy this, but North Clayton next week, we don't know a lot about them. They will be a little better, obviously, than Groves, you know, so.
Yeah, I really don't know anything about them. We'll get some film on them Sunday, and coaching them will get a game plan up and see what happens.
Big hit right here on the sideline. Several Raiders swarmed to it. Trip Lee Smith, I think, in the mix.
But we will be right back here next week.
We will be back in the shoe, so make sure you tune in for TV35 next week.
We'll enter Sandman, get it fired up.
Groves is taking a timeout. So with 1:20 left, Groves is taking a timeout. They're going to try to work on getting one in right here. Going to test some of these young Raider defenders, trying to keep them out of the end zone. Again, make sure you stay here shortly. Immediately follow. We've got our premier heating and air player of the game presentation and our interview with head coach Kip Burdett. He tells us his thoughts on tonight's game and moving forward into next week.
I know he's excited about the win, but more importantly, everybody should be healthy, and you just start checking them off until you get to region, and you start getting in those battles where it counts. Every play matters.
That's right, and you hit the nail on the head. From what we can tell, at least up here anyways, we're coming out of this game unscathed with injury. Airs it up. We got a jump ball situation. It is intercepted by number 27, I believe, Jamari Blash. So
intercepted, number 27.
Good job right there by the freshman Jamari Blash, high pointing the ball, forcing a turnover, and the Raiders will take over as the clock continues to run under 1 minute.
So only 50 seconds left. We might try to get another play in. We might have to run one.
Probably going to have to run one maybe to get the play clock under the next play clock.
Right. Anybody's in any hurry.
You can see the white hat's waiting to blow the play in, so he may help us out here and just end it here. Yep, looks like that may be what we're going to do. He's probably going to blow it in here shortly, so it looks like the clock winds down under 25 seconds. That's going to wrap it up. Your final score here at the shoe, 49-0 in favor of the Raiders. Off to the 1-0 start. Like Coach Alligood said, we'll be back here next week in the shoe. So make sure you tune in to TV 35 next week. And again, stay tuned immediately following this for our Premier Heating and Air presentation from the player of the game and our interview with head coach Skip Burdett. Coach, good job. I enjoyed it. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. See you next week.
Back to school is here, and with all the cost of this time of year, you may be feeling the heat. Well, Premier Heating and Air is here to cool things down with great savings and rebates starting at $1,000 on a new heating and air system. Plus, you can choose from a free gift of a Wi-Fi thermostat, UV light, or a $100 Visa gift card. Also, Premier's $59 service call includes the first pound of Freon free. Visit PremierHeatingandAir.com and experience the Premier difference, a locally owned and operated company.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing here with Kason Pollock. He is our Premier Heating and Air player of the game for tonight. So, Kason, I'm going to go ahead and hand you this trophy. I know you're holding the helmet.
Thank you.
Congratulations on that, first off.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Just talk to me a little bit about tonight. You know, you come out, I know you guys prepared all week. It was evident early on that we were the better team.
Yes,
so just talk to me about what was going through the huddle each time of being the leader in the huddle, keeping the guys focused on we got to take care of business.
Well, I mean, I kept trying to stay on them all week because we knew we were probably better than them, but we had to come out like they were the best thing we were going to play all year. And I mean, the line did their thing tonight. They were blocking everybody, staying on box all night long. So I mean, credit, they don't get much credit at all. So credit to them first off. And you know, our backs are going to do their thing. And the wide receivers caught the ball from me tonight, so it's just a good night and all.
Good, and we'll get to the touchdown pass in a little bit. But I need you to talk to me a little bit about the little read pull down there. We saw some wheels coming out of everywhere. Talk to me about going off that left edge.
Yeah, well. I was looking for like a odd front right there, and they line up in the wrong front, so I was like automatic pull. I was like, I'm going to the crib, honestly. But then that didn't happen, obviously.
Well, hey, anytime you get show them legs off, we'll take it. But you spread the love out a little bit tonight. Brandon Brooks, Evan Holmes, and then the connection we all got used to a lot last year, you and Javon.
Yes,
so just talk to me a little bit about building that chemistry with these guys.
You know, we work hard every day in practice, routes on air, stuff like that. But I mean, shout out to Evan Holmes. Ain't played in 3 years, and first touchdown back, I thought that was awesome for him. I mean, obviously the other 2 touchdowns, but for him to get that touchdown, I feel that was huge for the whole entire team, honestly.
Yeah. All right, last question, Kason. We go into next week. We got a new opponent. What's your message to your team this week as y'all prepare for North Clayton?
We got to stay consistent, have a better week of practice this week. You know, come out, fire on all cylinders, and you know, come out and get another win next week. 1-0 every single week.
Good deal. So 1-0 to start the season. Congratulations again, number 12, Kason Pollock, our Premier Heating and Air player of the game.
Thank you. Thank you. Go Raiders.
Introducing Kubota's Z200 series mowers with the new K-Ride comfort system. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 1.99% APR for up to 48 months.
Products you can count on, a name you can trust. That's Mid-State Tractor and Equipment.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing here with head coach Skip Burdett after a Raider win 49-0. Coach, just talk to me overall about the performance out of the Raiders tonight.
Pleased for the most part on what we saw. Really looked good on both sides of the ball to start the game off, kind of the way we want to start the season off. You know, we expect to score and we expect to stop people, I think, and you know, our kids do. And you know, so we played up to that expectation to start the game. About the first 4 or 5 people that touched the ball went to the house. So that's good. And then we got some things to clean up. Couple penalties here or there we got to clean up. But all in all, pleased with the night.
All right, just talk to me a little bit about your communication to your guys. Early in the game, it was evident we were the dominant team, and just trying to get. I know as a high school kid that you kind of want to just be aggressive and do things and maybe lose some of your technique, and I didn't see that a lot. So just how did you relay that to them to, hey, keep doing what we got to do regardless of what they're doing?
Well, I think like you saw it a couple times, you know, and I heard the coaching staff, you know, reiterate it too, but we jumped off sides a couple times and all that. You know, that was something that I think Coach Murphy said. You know, he made that, you know, statement to the defense, like, you got to stay focused in the game. You know, you're trying to play the best of your ability, not just to your opponent. You know, so that's important as we go forward. You know, just what is it that we're supposed to do and how are we supposed to do it. So, you know, staying focused on that going down the line.
And talk to me, Coach, in a big win like tonight, a lot of people get reps, and you don't ever know when some of these guys may have to play some vital reps later in the year. So just talk to me about being able to get those guys in a game like tonight, in a meaningful varsity game.
Well, I think that you know, there's no substitute for experience, and I think that those guys getting that experience under the Friday night lights for the first time, you know, in any capacity right now is huge. You know, we didn't play a JV game this week, so that kind of, you know, those guys getting those game reps this week, I mean, that's just almost like counting as a JV game or a half a JV game. And so excited to get some of those guys in. You know, those lines of scrimmage, you got to go back and watch the film a little bit. But I was excited to see some of those skill players tote the ball. Jamari Blash had an interception at the end of the game, so he's a freshman. You know, excited about some of the young guys and what they can do.
All right, well, Coach, we're 1-0 on the year. Got North Clayton coming in next week. What's your message to your team this coming up week?
You know, it's going to be a big game because they'll. I don't know what happened tonight. They were 1-0 first game. They played Drew High School tonight. I don't know that result, but you know, especially if they're winning, it could be a big game for us with the power rankings and all later on down the line, because they're going to win some region games. They're going to be a competitive team, so it's an important game, not just for our momentum of our season going into region play, but you know, playoff implications down the line. So that's a big deal.
So 1-0, 49-0 Raider wins tonight. Make sure you tune in next week. We will be back in the shoe as North Clayton comes to town. Congratulations on the win, Coach.
Thank you, Coach Hill.